All right, this is Paige, and I am here with my new prescription. This is a long one. I'm sorry I tried to cut it down, but my emotions got the best of me. I hope and pray that you guys watch all of what I said, and thank you so much for all the comments and all the views on the last video and all of the new subscribers. I'm a new channel, and I just want to give you guys great thanks. I've already met my goal of 10 subscribers, so you know it's off to the races at this point. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. You guys have a great day. Goodbye. All right, what's up? It's Paige again, and I am back with another prescription. It seems that Oprah is not backtracking. It seems that Oprah is doubling down on these Michael Jackson allegations and loving the fact that she is on the wrong side of history right now. Now, I watched the Trevor Noah interview in pieces, just the part where she started talking about the bullshit. Now, she says that there's a lot of hateration going on. There's no hateration. People are looking at you with these, and they're seeing that you are not being very good at your trying to figure all around the real issue here. We are seeing that you're being very disingenuous with your comments and your statements. You said that you have never won a case when dealing with child sexual molestation, and I guess that's as pertaining to the alleged victims in your school in Africa. So in this case, people like Kate Beckinsale, allegedly, and Rose McAllen, and Rosanna Arquette, and oh God, Miss Amber Anderson, all of those ladies in the 87 counted women who have been molested and are sexually abused by Harvey Weinstein are more likened to what you have been through, because what's happening here is this. While we are focused on the Neverland thing, the diversion, because that's what's happening here. On the other hand, the Harvey Weinstein thing is over here. And look, you don't see that hand, do you? Because that hand has already decided on what's going to happen with Harvey Weinstein. I watched something that said that Harvey Weinstein is in therapy somewhere in Arizona. And he said out of his own mouth, I need help, and, I'm getting help so I can have a comeback. That's what's going to happen. See, what's going to happen here is this. This man who was powerful enough to hire people to screw women out of their careers because they wouldn't fuck him, and or because he molested them and allegedly molested them and or fucked them, and they didn't like it and they wanted to report him. So he went and found things on those ladies by using his ultimate power and getting those ladies' careers stopped, stalled, and ended in moments. That is more likened to you losing those cases, because if we keep on doing this with the Michael Jackson thing on a dead man, then we're always going to be hiding all the real stuff over here. See, look, you see my hands? They're not in the cut of the, you see? That's what's happening here. So this is what's going on, Oprah. Nobody hates you, but we see you. We see you with these. We see that you are helping your friend, because I watched you on that show that Gail's on in the morning. A subscriber directed me to it, and when they asked you, that cute little lady asked you, so what do you think about the Harvey Weinstein thing? And you said, let's not make this about Harvey Weinstein. That's bullshit. It is about Harvey Weinstein. He abused 87 women and counting. This is mainly about Harvey Weinstein and a few other friends of yours that they haven't named. But I will do a video about those cats because I believe that we, all of us, should stand for those white chicks who got raped and are alleged raped and are abused some kind of sexual way by Harvey Weinstein, allegedly. See, because what's happening here is this. You took two white men, and I hate to be like this because I got white friends. I have a lot of fucking people that I call family that are white. But the idea is this. You took these two white guys, and you are robbing the moment that women have been fighting for years to be heard when they say that I have been fucked over by somebody. This is what's going on. See, because these two dudes on the Leaving Neverland thing, those motherfuckers are lying. They're lying their ass off. And that guy looking like he said, let me explain something to you. When you fuck over somebody who's treated you well, you are going to look like that. You're going to look like that. Those cats are being paid, allegedly, for that. That's why they're sitting there. Because they are a diversion for what's really going on. Why do you think you rush out a documentary on a dead man? You had 10 years to make a documentary on this dead man. They started these allegations in 2013 when Harvey Weinstein started getting a lot of momentum on people saying, you know what, fuck it. I wasn't going to have a career anyway. You was going to take that from me anyway. Yeah, he did that to me. Then all of a sudden, we bust out with this documentary. But there is a documentary that was also viewed on Harvey Weinstein, but you didn't watch that one on your birthday on the big yacht. No, you didn't watch that one. You watched the one on Michael Jackson because you are sitting here as a diversion for what's really going on because Michael's dead. Those cats are not going to get justice from a dead man. They're going to try to sue for money. Now, let's say that, okay, you really believe this, but you're looking at these cats and you know that this man said that he was screwed in a building that is on Michael Jackson's property. And then that he had stopped being screwed by Michael Jackson in 1992. Well, the building didn't exist until 1993 at the end of the year and didn't come into complete finish until 94 for use. So how did you have sex in that fucking building? Lies. Michael Jackson met me, had me sleep in his bed with my sister in the bed the first night that I ever met him, and he grabbed my penis. He had my family go to the Grand Canyon, and I stayed back. But your mother, in court documents, said that the whole family went. Initially, when she heard this shit, she said, none of that's true. You guys are being, I don't even think you're being malicious with this. I think you're afraid. I think you know that you're lying. And you're afraid because some really powerful people are paying you to tell this lie. And you're going to have to live with this the rest of your life. That's what's going on here. After a while, the little shields come off your eyes and you start to see. This is all a game. Because you're picking on a dead man. A man who's dead and who actually treated you well. Take you all over the world. Show you the life of being Michael Jackson. But I had a previous video that got scrubbed that stated that Dr. Conrad Murray, the guy who's responsible for Michael Jackson's death, partly because, Michael asked him to give him the drug, but partly responsible for Michael Jackson's death, said that Michael was chemically castrated. So I don't know where all of this sex is happening. And if you put that together with the other thing that, okay, he's chemically castrated, so he must be impotent. So he's recessed somewhere around 7 to 12 years old. He doesn't care about sex because he can't actually have it at the moment. Now, with all his money, he probably at the end of his life was, probably had something done because, Michael gets things done. But I don't think Michael Jackson was interested in children past, let's go out and play. Let's go out and do stuff. Let's have a good time. Because when you're sitting with grown-ups, I know for myself, when I'm sitting with grown-ups, typically everything goes to talking about money. Well, when you're dealing with a child at 7 years old, 7 to 12 years old, that's really a child, they don't really think about money. It's like, let's have some fun. Let's play some video games. Let's run. When you're sitting around grown-ups, yeah, man, got to get that bag, got to get that paper. Well, Mike already got that bag and that paper, so he doesn't need to sit down and propagate about paper and getting a bag. He wants to have some fun. He wants to do some things instead of talking about getting that bag and paper and screwing the next person. Oprah, you're not backtracking, you're doubling down, and I understand why you're doubling down, because my demographic doesn't pay you as far as your mind says, because everybody thinks that you get your most money from rich people. Well, let's put you on some game here. You can go up to Walmart and buy hand sanitizer. For $5, you get about 90 ounces of it, right? $5.96, because that's a big thing with Walmart, allegedly. And then you can go to the dollar store and get a small bottle of hand sanitizer that costs you $1 in the dollar store. Listen to the subliminal here. Ooh, I'm not going to go get that hand sanitizer from Walmart. It's $6 with taxes. I'm going to get the small one from the dollar store. And I'm going to buy 6 of them. Did you spend more money at the dollar store? Because you're getting 90 ounces from Walmart for $6, and you're only getting 60 ounces at the dollar store for $6. That person feels like that's a deal. So next week they go get 6 more. They spent double the amount because it's $1. Your actual fan base foundation is in my demographic. Because once the lower demographic comes at you, the bigger demographic looks over your way because you're making noise. So right now, you are squandering the 75% because you got 10% people, 5 to 10% of people who are interested in what you do, and they just love Oprah because they still got the blinders on. But when you really blow up, look at Nipsey Hussle. God bless him and rest in peace, Mr. Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle wasn't famous on the level of Michael Jackson. But when Mr. Hussle died, his funeral was in the Staples Center. And it was, from what I gathered, it was packed out. So what I'm saying here is this. You are not paying attention to what the Groundswell Foundation can do for your career. See, right now, you're just trying to balance that $2.5 billion that you have. But you got to know, me, being in management most of my life, that net worth is assessed by assets and the ability to be gainfully employed to support the assets. So in actuality, you don't have $2.5 billion. You have the ability and assets to be thought of with a net worth of that much. But the moment you lose something, it lowers, and it lowers drastically. So you're trying to hold on to that by holding on to the top, but you would do better by going to the bottom like Prince did, and work your way back up. Because what happens is, when the people love you, you're loved forever. Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. But when only people who have money love you, you're loved as long as you have your money. So with all of that, I'm just going to walk from this, because I'm not walking from this, because there's going to be more. Because she said hateration, and nobody's hating you. We're hating what you're doing. That's all. Because for the most part, people love you. People really love you. They love you enough to love your girlfriend. Your best friend, not your girlfriend. You love your best friend, and watch her too, and watch things and buy things that you talk about. You gotta realize that the new way, because mainstream media is dying. A slow death, a really slow death. I'm talking about a tire with a little cut in it that's leaking. And there's a long time before the leak is out. But social media is where everything is. And if you're calling it hateration, just think about what happens when you say that and then you try to sell something to people who have already become disgusted with what you're doing. And they see you. They see you. And nothing's worse than when people see you. Look at Harvey Weinstein. Even though we're not giving him the business, people see him. So at this point, when I see you, it makes it hard for me not to see you. And once I see you, I can never, ever not see you again. It's like if a man or a woman cheats on their spouse. Once you see that person, you will never not see them again. Once you do something to me, I will never not know you did that to me again. Once you lied to me in my face, like James Safechuck lied to you and Wade Robson lied to you, you'll never not be able to see them as liars again. But the truth is, you have something bigger in stake. So you are going to go with this. But those ladies who are being screwed over right now, the 87 ladies and counting, who have already been molested and are sexually abused allegedly by Harvey Weinstein, are more likened to the situation that you're talking about in Africa that happened to you, and you're doing nothing about it. You're going with two liars, and you're letting them fly while Harvey Weinstein is sitting right in front of you, and all you have to do is turn over on him and say, Harvey, you did that to these people. There's too many of them to count to say that you didn't do it. And all the help in the world isn't going to give these ladies any justice. You need to be like Bill Cosby, in jail. That's my prescription. No. Know what my prescription is? James Safechuck, Wade Robson, Dan Reed, Oprah, all y'all get together and kiss a dead man's ass. You have a good day, and that's my prescription.